So in between cuts, we got some more ammo. We dumped our stuff off mostly at the Lucky 38. Sold our stuff obviously when we got the ammo, and I realized a while ago, but I just hadn't done anything about it until now, that the T6 armor, or the power armor pack we were using, like the not the textures, but the model, was a different one that I usually use. So I reinstalled the one that I usually use, which, so once again, it does look a little bit different, but no different effects. This is the T6M replacer. We did level up as we were headed here. We got we put a couple points into guns and a couple points into explosives, and our perk was shoot, I already forget what our perk was. It wasn't any ninja. So better sneak damage, better sneak chance, that kind of stuff. And here we are. The reason I started these videos is for this DLC. So I think we're just gonna get into it. Alright, so by going down the hallway to the left, you begin the DLC. So I'm just going in here first because there's one thing that I'd want to grab, which is that. Not really gonna make a difference in this DLC. We'll probably end up using a gun for a little bit, so I guess in some sense it'll, it helps a fraction. Oh, that's a Dean's Electronics. For some reason I was thinking that was a Guns and Bullets. So, oh well. Anyways, I think we're just gonna go at it and begin Sierra Madre Dead Money DLC.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it. Get here? You walked into one of my traps in the Mojave. following the Sierra Madre signal. Now, you're here with that collar on your neck. It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
So I need others to pull off this heist? Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Alright, so find the other 3 people with the bomb collars, bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
That's all I needed to know.
If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Alright, so here we are. Wearing this jumpsuit and a collar with this interesting weapon on our back. So, first things first, let's start picking up all these chips because these Sierra Madre chips are our currency for this DLC. There are no caps, just these chips. Everything we had with us going into this DLC is gone. At least until we're finished, so. Really, in order to do well in this DLC, one of the first things you need to start doing is exploring absolutely everything and picking up just like every chip. Every time you see one of these fountains, you go to it. As you can see, there's a challenge there for picking up 500 of those caps. We're definitely going to get that.
Escape to the Sierra Madre is sealed, locked, for now. Do as I say, and it won't be locked for much longer.
Okay, I need to turn the volume down. For that, and then music and radio I can bump back up. Okay. Just at the very start here, we need to get every little piece of anything we can. And what's that? Junk food. We take those. So on the floor over here, yep, there's a pugilism illustrated. So we can take that and use it. And the first way we need to go is this way. So once again, I'm just kind of weaving in every corner, keeping an eye out for any trash can and things like that. We'll take all the equipment that makes weapon repair kits. We pick up those cartons of cigarettes because later we can sell them. Or rather, right now we can sell them. So like we'll pick up cartons of cigarettes and packs of cigarettes. And it is best to sneak around in this DLC because oftentimes there will be floor traps and things of that nature, so if we just kind of crouch around, we're more likely to catch those. And up here, we'll grab all this garbage. We find the first little bit of some guns ammo. And if we open this gun cabinet, we actually get a laser pistol. So once again, just checking absolutely everything, every little corner. We could jump over here, take a peek, just see if there's anything up here.
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
So yeah, he'll get a little bit frustrated every time we look like we're going anywhere else but our compass marker. Grab that. And then take everything. Yeah, so this is Dean's secret stash. As you can see, there's 15 of those throughout the DLC. I forget where all of them are. We probably will find a decent amount, but I doubt we'll find them all. I almost never get them all.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult
So
to kill
here we
unless you
see
chop them
our
apart.
first
If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
enemy. And these guys only die, like he said, if we blow them up or incinerate them or whatever the heck he said. So if we get a sneak attack on this guy, on his head, then boom. The moment one of their limbs are off, they're done. So we'll take all those. Otherwise, like if you just knock them out and they fall on the floor, then in those cases we'll switch over to a melee weapon and just punch their body. So here we'll activate the hologram. I forget what those do. I think it just distracts the villain inhabitants or something like that, or I don't know. Anyways, so once again, looking in every corner, seeing what the heck we got going on over here. And as you can see, this is the first room with this red mist. It's a toxic cloud that's over a large portion of the map. And when you go in it, as you can kind of see, we start to die. So those few short seconds that I was in there, we lost a lot of HP. So I'm gonna go through there again because I'm a dummy and I want this stuff up here. So that wasn't really worth it, but we'll see how much ammo we get. Okay, we got some grenades. Those are good because then, I mean, like he said, we need to blow up the villa inhabitants and stuff like that. So grenades are good at getting limbs off of people. So one benefit of that perk from that Overall Blues DLC is I'm not sure if this actually is giving us any rads right now because it doesn't really look like it. But yeah, no, we're not getting rads. So it says 1, but it's 0. That's a good perk. I didn't consider using it. Okay, well, we are getting 1 rad. I can see it moving up a little bit, I think. But either way, I think that was worth it for the little bit that we gained. You know, you're gonna have to use. You can't just be spamming stin packs yet in this DLC. Though at one point we definitely will be able to. So, let's check this fountain, grab the chip, and enter the police station. So he's talking about some important things right now.
Trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Okay, so these every time we see a radio or one of these other little things that we'll end up seeing in a few minutes here, or sometime really soon, yeah, those can blow up our collars, so we have to watch out for those. Generations, nope. Generations. This could be it. Yep. Okay. So we got an automatic rifle, some ammo for it. Buff out, more ammo, frag grenades. Wonder glue will take. Super stims, vending machine codes. We need to keep an eye out for those throughout this DLC. Police pistol. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So anytime you see one of these hands, that's when you know you're going to be near Dean's secret stash. Let's take everything. And we're checking everything, because you never know. I think this might have armor in it. Oh, C4. Okay. Eyeglasses, so if by any chance you had taken the 4 eyes trait at the start of the game, you could take those there. Scrap junk. Nothing. Oh, sunglasses. Take those. We take those. Look at that. So now we're looking cool. Sort of. Our hair's in the way. Texture's all screwed up. So this is to the exit. Oh, well, this forced lock. That's to the back of the building, so let's take a peek at what's out here. Dang it. The reason I'm not, I haven't saved yet, I'd probably be saving quite a bit normally, like I'm reminding myself not to, is because at the start, I can't hit that guy. At the start, I'm not sure if my mic was muted, so there's a chance that I have to go back and record all this. And if that's the case, me saying this means that my mic did record, and I'm just crazy. But yeah, I think there was a chance that at one point my mic was muted and it didn't mean to be, and I'm pretty sure that was at the very start of the video. That, or it was on the entire time during the cutscene. I'm not sure. And if it's on during the cutscene, it doesn't matter because I don't think I was making noise anyways. But anyways, our collar is emitting a high-pitched beep, and as we can see, the other type of radio is right there. So we freaking sniped that out with a spear. That's why we have this equipped. We're not actually going to use it. These things are garbage. .20 gauge binoculars. Don't need those by any means, but oh well. And then we'll grab the weapon repair kit thing up there. Oh, no, oh wait, what's this? I'm not sure what that does, but we'll take it. And water. Take that too. And nope, nothing. Okay, so we have to head into the basement. And I believe in the basement, the goal is to... The goal is to just run, essentially. You need to make it to the... Like, we're kind of walking around a hallway, a big twisty hallway right now that wraps around the center room. So... yeah, at certain points the collar will start beeping, but... There. Got that. Just keep an eye out for anything else. Oh, bobby pins. Definitely need those. So the super mutant upstairs, his name is Dog, and it's also God, which is dog backwards. By playing this audio recording for him that we just picked up, it'll like undo his state of craziness. And I'm pretty sure there's a skill book in this room, by the way. I just don't see it. Oh yeah, there it is. Knew it was a Grognak. So, boom, take that. I'm not even sure if our melee weapons is already 100. It is, so whatever. Not very optimized, but whatever. I'm just looking to get through this, not do it the most absolute efficient way. So now that we are here with our friend Dog over there, we can go to miscellaneous and do this.
Dog, back in the cave.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting.
So, yeah, we're just gonna kind of talk to this guy. I'm gonna spam through all this. I let the dialogue play at the start of the DLC, just because I think that opening thing is kind of cool, just to, you know, get an idea of what the DLC is. But after this, you know, there's tons of dialogue here, so. I'm just trying to get him to convince us, or to join us. Okay, so you have two options there. I did the more long way, so God is following us instead of dog. Otherwise, you can just choose the first dialogue option at one point there, and you play the audio thing, then dog comes out, and dogs... I forget what his perk is, but I know that when they're fighting over here, I think dog... Maybe he, like, when they're knocked out, when the enemy's knocked out, he, like, 100%, like, runs up to them and smashes one of their limbs off, so you know they're dead, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Regardless, super mutants are all very strong, so we bust his leg off. Okay, so this is an example of somebody being knocked out, and then we just finish him off there. And then I'm gonna come back over here. And I'm not sure if I want to go through this cloud. But I'm a nutbag, so I will. Okay. I feel like there's a Dean's stash back here, which I don't need, but you know, I think it'll be cool to try and go for as many of them as I can and really explore this DLC, because that's how you do well in it, is to make sure, you know, you check out every little corner and stuff. I guess we could grab the meat from these guys. At least the one of them. Oops. Alright. Oh, is there one up here? Yep. Sweet. Now we are on our way to find the second of the three companion people, I believe. Yep. So we're gonna go past this person, past this person, the father dude, and check this garbage can. And check that. Grab this and this. So now if we find these like old world or like pre-war outfits and stuff like that, we can pick those up and return them to the vendors. And you can't do anything with that guy. You can't, like, yeah, he's not a real vendor. Get those. And actually we'll stop it right there because we just went over 30 minutes. So we'll be back in a second after I make sure the first recording worked.